This is a disability key. This gets me in every single disabled toilet around town.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Are We Podcast, episode number 61. We are sponsored by Praise Royale, Love Pizza, and Monte Carlo. And today, like always, I'm here with my best friends, Pete Giffen.
That's my best.
And Kieran Franco.
Hello.
Yep, this guy here. How we doing?
Good? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for asking. You don't make a factory reset there at the start of this?
I did. I was kind of like, what am I going to talk about? And I remember I got notes, so I was like, okay.
You're really strong with the mustache at the moment.
Yeah, it is. I actually shaved. Someone said to me yesterday I looked like I've had a really tough paper round, so I shaved, but I didn't want to shave all of it, so I'm going for baby face, apart from the whiskers.
You change your look every 2 seconds, though.
It's because I'm going to end up on some sort of crime watch, so I got to keep it.
Oh, you gotta keep them guessing.
Yeah. Like, what's he wearing today? Master disguise.
How do you come to that?
I am my brother's Wario.
What does that mean? So he's who's the evil one? That Wario. And Mario's the good guy.
Yeah, Mario's a good guy. Yeah. Is Wario his cousin, or is Pete will know best?
Come on, though.
Is he his brother?
Wario is just the evil version of him.
Oh right.
So Luigi's his brother.
Oh yeah.
Luigi's the relative.
Yeah.
Wario's brother is Waluigi.
Oh, there we go. Every day's the school day.
Right. Okay.
Thank
God we got that cleared up for his listeners. You know what I mean?
I remember playing Mario Kart as a kid, thinking, "Fuck me, I'm some driver."
Thank fuck. There's no theory test.
What's the theory test for Mario
Bowser
Kart?
runs out in the road. What do? Give way.
It's just reading the instructions, like reading the sentence.
Princess Peach has broken down. What do you do? Ask her on a date.
Love. What's clubbing it?
What colours are on the Rainbow Road? Fuck, that's confusing.
Surely Princess
I would
Peach.
have laughed at that, but I was drinking. Sorry, that did make me laugh, but I was drinking.
Surely Princess Peach has got like a gothier sort of cousin on the go, or sister. No.
Does she not have what's her cousin?
Daisy.
Come
on!
Yeah.
Would you just get your fucking Super Mario knowledge?
Daisy definitely wears a choker.
One of my friends who grew up to be
She's very pretty.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Very plain girl now.
orange dress. Daisy wears.
She does.
Yeah. One of my friends growing up that turned out to be gay later on. I was just like, "Who's your favourite Mario character?" And they always said Peach and Daisy. And at the time, I thought nothing of it.
Yeah, it's
There we are.
show you.
Yeah.
It's all natural.
Mine was always Donkey Kong. What a boy.
Donkey Kong.
He's a legend.
He was a lovable buffoon.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? Lovable baboon. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Go on.
What's to say? Have you seen the Mario Brothers movie yet?
No, I haven't.
Is that the real life animated one?
No, I've seen the real life one. I wanted to cut my eyes out.
That's terrifying.
What do you mean the real life one?
There's one with I forget his
You mean like
name.
the one from the 90s?
Yeah.
You watched it?
We watched it at a sleepover in year 10, and it was like fucking
to be
brutal.
awful.
Yeah, it's
It's meant to be
is-
a bit scary.
what do you call the actor? Dennis something is playing it. I forget his name, but he's known for playing.
Dennis Taylor, local snooker legend.
He comes in putting a few blacks. Mario's jumping over them, going.
With glasses on upside down.
You and I played a couple pool games. Played a couple of pool games last week, 2 weeks ago,
Did we?
and you schooled my ass yet again.
Oh, that was fucking ages ago. That's...
I have a claim to fame. I beat Pete.
You
It's
did?
not very often talked about.
Where was that?
Vintage. It was whenever that session was on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, would have been the vintage, yeah.
Pete was cleaning up. I got a wee bit of a roll going, but it sort of left the black against one of the cushions. I was like, I'm just going to have to bank this and hope for the best. Just ricochet clean off, right into the bottom pocket. Shake your hands. Good night, Aileen. Way down.
You always feel like a boss even when you beat someone, just shake your hand real quick.
Yeah.
It's like spitting on their grave.
Like you knew it was going in.
Yeah.
Feel like
Proper
around
manager
someone.
mode. Like, what do you call it? Do you remember Tuchel and Conte were shaking hands at the start of the Premier League?
Doesn't
And
it
he
go?
holds on to him. Yeah.
Speaking of which, when's this fucking punishment happening?
Yeah.
We've skipped over this. For anyone who doesn't know, you should bound to know by now. You had a
Yeah.
bet. Kieran lost it, and now there's a punishment.
Caro Hagan was like, Kieran, when is you have to do the bet? Kieran now.
And why was someone squeezing his balls when he was
Yeah,
talking?
yeah.
He doesn't talk that high pitched.
So Carol, take your knees if you keep asking about it. But
Last night would have been perfect because you did the Pav last night, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I did,
That
yeah.
would have been perfect, so you kept that quiet.
yeah, silent.
And now I'm going away for a month.
We're gonna have to do it at the BBC New Comedy Awards.
Do it at the start of when I get back in the middle of September.
Perfect. We'll set a date.
We'll set a date.
Ask
Before we go on, who owns that hat? Can
I
I have that hat?
Don't know.
It's just
but
been sitting here like.
Who's that hat?
There you go. It's a lovely
Going
hat.
out there. I've always wanted to get into the pig caps.
Black Paddy left that behind.
No Brennan.
I got a gift last night. I wanted to save it for the pod.
Right.
So look, called me in. Luke McGibbon, friend of the pod, called me over and was like, "I've got you a present," and you're gonna love this. And I was like, "Oh,
It's a 5-minute spot shock.
yeah." Where do you see this? Ready?
Right, describe to the listeners.
This is a disability key. This gets me in every single
You
disabled
can't just buy
toilet
them.
around town.
It doesn't.
It does.
It
Look,
100%
it
doesn't.
gets me in every toilet. So like all the ones that you have to pay 25p to get in, I get into them for free now, so I can take a shit.
There. He's bought that off someone that looks on his dress like you are right
Yeah.
now from West Belfast. Mate, see that key? Get you into every
Get
single
you
toilet.
like
this is like the
See, you
Freemasons.
need a shake. See, you need a shake. I get you a shake.
This is like the Freemasons for having IBS. It's class.
Do you know what it is? It's the fucking
Is it?
gateway to being a junkie.
Yeah,
You're going to
oh, no.
be fucking taking heroin outside Donegal Cinema.
I'm buzzing with like. I was walking to the gym today and needing to shit, and I was like, I wonder, am I going to pass somewhere I can test the merch at?
Do you know what? Do you know how I... It's called the Blue Badge Co., which
Yeah.
immediately red flags.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a
I
branding
don't think it's
issue.
NHS funded.
And,
like.
yeah, and then it says on the back of it, genuine radar key. Now, when you put genuine in front of anything,
Yeah.
not genuine
But
anymore.
Lifetime guarantee,
Radar
my
Key
friend.
has something class to it.
Genuine DVDs from Knott's Corner. Do you know what I mean? It's not.
Lifetime
it's not,
guarantee, my
Yeah.
friend.
Well,
That makes it.
That's fucking incredible. Guaranteed,
When-
guaranteed to open 10,000 operated locks.
Did he give you this as a joke or as well?
no, it's a serious present. I'm buzzing with it.
There's no way.
I'm going out tomorrow for a Bunsen,
That's some dark.
and I'm going to be able to test it tomorrow.
You're just walking around the city centre hoping you need to go for a shit.
Yeah. And then I'm ready for it. I think
The only key you need to open disabled toilets. Ergonomic blue heart designs for optimum grip, leverage, and comfort. Why are they like
Do you know what this is like?
describing the comfort of a key?
Know what I think it's funny, but imagine if I really need to go and it's locked and I just stick it in, open the door, and there's a wee disabled boy
There'll
standing
be someone in it.
I come in and be like, ready or
fucking-
not?
it's a
Here's
Noski.
Franco.
Do you know what that's like? Because that says it's like get you in any disabled toilet. That's like
Yeah.
buying a blue badge online.
It is.
Yeah. I've got one for the women's toilets. Okay.
Everyone's here to top up the toilet roll. Don't worry about me.
Everyone ready for a good night? Give me your chair if it's your first time in the woman's bathroom. Because it's mine.
Dear.
I
So
think-
should I look McGibbon for
Sure, that's-
weird, creepy
that-
gifts?
Yeah.
That's a thoughtful present because
That's
as an
good.
It's
IBS
weird.
sufferer. No, it's a,
As an
no,
IBS sufferer, he's
as
had
a
me in
man
mind.
that suffers from IBS, I can see how you would appreciate that, but I don't believe it.
Because I was chatting to Sarah after, and she's like, "Is Luke giving you the gift yet?" He was buzzing
I
to give it
hope
to
it
you.
doesn't work.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have access to
Yeah, yeah,
disabled
no,
toilets.
Yeah. It's the fact that there's ones in Victoria Square that are locked all the time. And you needed a disability key to get in. The guy said, because I asked him to open it up for me once. 'Cause-
I don't think you'll have the confidence to use it.
well,
Whoa.
tomorrow I'm out for pints. I'll put up a wee story.
If you needed a shite and there was a disabled toilet there that was locked and that key opened it, you wouldn't go over and open it.
Probably the worst thing I've done too, go for a shite. Like,
You didn't like argue back there or not.
because I think you have me on toast sometimes. Like, this is it.
This is one of these times.
I feel like there's part of me where if I was opening a disabled toilet with a key, and if someone I walked past who knew me was like,
Yeah.
Karen, you're right there. I'm like, oh, I've
You'd
just.
be afraid of someone questioning you on it.
Yeah.
I know exactly where this is going. A couple of weeks down the line, Pete, you'll come back from the Fringe. You'll be sitting here and goes, Kieran, I've used that key. And you go,
I'll
you
be
know
in a
what? I
wheelchair.
was on a wee date and I said to the girl, don't worry, I've got one of these. Think in your class. And she goes, why the fuck have you got a disabled key? And then you'll start backtracking. You'll lose the
She's on a
head.
wheelchair.
Yeah.
I will
She's
commit
like, where'd
to
you
the
got my
bit.
key from? And then you'll start backpacking.
He goes
Backpacking.
into her private house,
Yeah.
opening up her private bathroom in her house. It works.
Here's a question.
Get in that bath.
How am I meant to get up these stairs when I'm disabled? Because I'll have to commit to the bit. I'll have to be in a wheelchair if I'm on this date.
You can say you're mentally disabled. I think that's a bit more believable.
Oh, it's very believable.
Yeah.
He's like, we want that. Fella.
Yeah. The lift doesn't go all the way to the top.
No, it doesn't. A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
The lights are on, but no one's home.
Do you know what's also brilliant? Do you know what just brilliant about that key? See if it doesn't work and someone sees you with a key trying to get into the disabled toilet, they'll think you're disabled.
You're mental, yeah.
Yeah.
Just take gear off it.
Yeah.
And then you'll be
massive.
forget, yeah.
Get
Like-
chatty.
Take a load of Oxycontin and it'll be fucking flying.
What's Oxycontin?
Is that not like one of the...
It's actually not what you use to get stains out of your t-shirt.
No,
This is all
Oxycontin's...
itchy in my head, guys.
Don't know what you're thinking.
I know. I don't know why I put that on. It's real like itchy. I think I've got.
You're going to get up on stage now and start
Imagine my
saying,
hair grew back, but it was all grey like an old man.
start saying people hate Westies when you get up on stage now.
My head's all. I think I've got like the guy's hairs on my head.
That's disgusting.
Why is it so rowdy outside there today? There's something in the air.
Dublin won the All Ireland and they're celebrating.
Yeah. Everyone's out in their ass.
The razzle
Did you watch
dazzle.
All Ireland?
I did indeed, yeah. Loved it.
I've seen the last 3 minutes.
I mean, you didn't miss
Big
much.
sports
Like,
fan.
yeah. This guy,
Let's get
Okay.
the GA. Are you kidding
love
me?
it.
Snooker
Yeah.
Giffen.
Absolutely love it.
I take notions with the GA. There's times I'm all like, I love it. What a sport. And there's times like, I couldn't be fucking this.
It is a class sport. You just, I don't know. You don't get to see it that often. Well, at least I don't. It's there if you go looking for it.
Well, you're not seeing.
But it's not on your doorstep. No, that's the wrong way to put it. It's not like on your TV and stuff, like just like the way football is.
Like the
you have
Champions
to, You have
League.
to search it out.
Yeah. You have to get onto RT, like.
Yeah.
They were showing it in the Sunflower, and there was one guy who definitely has never watched a Gaelic match in his life, but was trying to fit in. It was me. No.
Episode of the podcast is sponsored by Monte Carlo Chippy, Lurgan, Belfast, delivered straight to your door. Why not get a delicious chippy from the number one guys that do it best than anybody else?
Chips with gravy, chips with curry, chips and a chicken burger, whatever you like.
Monte Carlo moved into Lurgan quite recently. I don't think I've ever been more passionate about something in my life. Weekly, I'm there, I'm dipping stuff, I'm biting stuff, I'm putting salt and vinegar on everything, and I'm loving life. I've never been happier.
Get it on a Monday, Sunday, lunchtime, evening, whatever you fancy. Make the right choice. Get a Monte Carlo delivered straight to the gas.
He's gone, ref! He kept shouting in the middle of the Sunflower.
I play this, only I am disabled.
Yeah.
I definitely am allowed to use the toilets.
I couldn't stand until 16. My legs would be killing me.
I went into the local shop to get a toothbrush, but where the toothbrushes were...
Why?
Look, McGibbon, I give you one.
I walked around, but I didn't realise that where the toothbrushes were was considered behind the counter.
No, why are you banning toothbrushes out in public?
Because I need to buy a toothbrush to wash my teeth.
Is
You
this
made
in the
that-
sunflower?
No. I was just out today. And I went
You
to
made
buy-
that sound like you were on like just a day drinking session.
Yeah.
Like, I need a bad toothbrush.
I was building to a joke, but the woman goes, "You're literally behind the counter right now. The toothbrush is behind the counter." And sorry. And then pulled out my disability kit. See, the joke was ruined.
What is it about the items that are stocked behind the cashier that make you incredibly nervous to order them? Do you get that?
Yeah, I do get that.
You get the anxiety. It used to be, like, obviously everyone's been through that thing where you go to like a garage and you buy condoms and they're behind the garage and you're like,
Shagger
But, like, I
McAleamy.
get
He
that-
puts his penis in women, not Boston.
he uses condoms.
In and out. Wait.
Yeah, but I get that like same anxiety. If there's like fucking Gaviscon behind the counter, I'm like, can I have the Gaviscon there, please?
You know what it
I
is?
know what
It's
it is.
sometimes if you're asking, "Can I get that?" and they're like, "What one?" and I'm like, "That one," and then you have to sort of guide them and
Yeah.
direct them.
Well, I had this in Spain. I was trying to buy, for some reason, the sun cream behind the counter in like a glass cabinet. So I was all on this one. No, not that one. The one behind it.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to get one that had sun cream and then it had after sun sellotaped it as well. So it was like a 2-for-1 thing.
Yeah.
I saw this one. And then she took it out and she saw this one. It has, she was trying to think of the word for after sun. She was all, after eights? Oh, no, not after eights, after sun, bro. Yeah, it's not chocolate. Yeah, fucking get in the basket there, look. But a wee,
Look at you
like,
struggling with your second language, you daft bitch.
yeah, it was like a wee international. Oh, we're all the same deep down.
The thing that made me think of that was whenever we went to a gig once, and I think it was that gig we were going to Derry, and you went to the person at the counter. Oh, can I get that blue raspberry vape there? That one up there, the blue one. And he goes, "That's bubble gum." And you're like, "Aye, that'll do."
I'm too weird about it. Like,
Immediately back down.
How are you surviving off the vapes?
I haven't touched them. Actually, I had a lot of wee Andes on
How are
Friday.
you surviving this addiction that you don't have?
Yeah.
I got it was a horrible 2 months because I was.
God,
It was a really
wasn't.
tough 2 months.
It wasn't.
I was really anxious and all the time, and I realised it's
That
because I'm
wasn't the
smoking
vape.
this. Yeah, that was just me being on
was
the
just you.
Yeah. Like I woke up today and I was like, "Oh Jesus, I'm feeling really anxious." Like, what have I said? What have I done? I was like, "Nothing, just me."
Yeah.
just Kieran Franco.
I don't give a fuck enough to be anxious.
I have definitely.
neither.
I've settled down a bit over the last year,
Think so?
and I think that a lot of that is to do with Pete being like, "Fuck him, fuck."
Literally fuck everyone.
Yeah.
Fuck a world.
Like,
Yeah.
why does it matter? Like?
I can't wait till you get into your ear of like do a guessing on like, do you know when you get to a certain level of comedian, you stop telling jokes on podcasts and become motivational, and it gets clipped up everywhere. There's like that rise, like Joey Diaz gets it, fucking
Yeah.
Chris Rock gets it, like that's your level, and yours one's like, fuck a world. If you want to drink fucking Buckfast and Blue W, you fucking do it.
I might do it.
Well, I asked you a
Start.
question the other week, and like I was a private matter and stuff, and I was like, "Oh man, I don't know what I'm doing, and all I'm getting anxious in my head." And all you were like, "You're in your 20s, lad. Enjoy yourself." And I was like, "All right,
Literally.
all right."
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
What's it to worry about?
Yeah.
It's all want to be sweet.
I don't want to guess what you were talking about, but I think I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So is that. Speaking of people not giving the fuck, Elon Musk has just decided to start racking Twitter.
Funny
Yeah,
enough,
I
I've
know.
seen that.
Change it to X.
Now,
See what he's done before that? He's put a limit on how many tweets you can view.
Is that not away now?
I
Or
don't
is
know.
it? Because to be fair, I'm on Twitter a lot, so
see, I'm gonna say this, I'm not as big into Twitter as what you guys are. Quite frankly, I don't understand the platform, and you probably get that from any tweet I've ever put out. It doesn't make
I
sense.
checked your Twitter. You don't
Yeah.
tweet.
I
that
don't
often.
understand Twitter. I don't get it, but I get this is a pretty big deal. Like what? So he's changed it from Twitter, like the whole.
You're like Wayne Rooney. You still good for a lift, real?
Just made toast. Just fucking.
What's the one Victor Wanyama? Just watch Paranormal Activity 3. Very scary. Going in bin.
I actually think my first tweet is just like I made a cup of tea. That's
that's standard.
That's everyone's first. Do you remember what your first tweet was? No.
Yeah, I got Twitter in 2018. It was wanted to
Fuck the blacks.
yeah wanted to have a really progressive summer. Not progressive. What is it if you do a lot? Practical? What do you call it? What's the word if you do loads at once? Productive. Wanted to have a really productive summer this summer, so I've got Twitter. That was my first tweet.
Right.
What was yours?
I don't know. Is there a way you can find out?
Not on your Twitter. No, you'd be fucking.
Yeah, yours is.
I'm a Twitter guy.
Yeah,
you
I'm
are a Twitter guy.
Oh,
So
do you know what?
are you heartbroken by the news?
I'm not as much as a Twitter guy now since you've known me. When I was before, it was worse.
What?
Or something I said better. I used to tweet way more. Like I
hate
tweeted
Twitter.
today. Sushi only instead of raw fish. It's Sammy Hoopia.
I don't understand what that means.
You're bad for a random Instagram caption, like Juventus forward the back.
Yeah, I love.
yeah.
4 pence at the loop, please.
yeah. It's like that.
I gotta go through and read some.
Your
I
Instagram
don't understand.
captions are either like lovely time with the girlfriend tonight, or there's some random thing.
I love the random
Yeah.
ones. Like
Yeah.
they're the best. Like
I'm going through a new thing on Instagram where I might just do like football references because that's fucking who I am. We did the Kildare gig. It was like, let's just say 0-0 away from home. We'll take it and get them the second leg.
I was sitting going to you like, oh, like what do you think I could take from that gig? And you're like, nothing.
No, shit.
and the wedding photo was all wedding bells, turkey and ham.
yeah.
Your dad's on the loose. Watch out, fuck's sake.
Did a gig in an episode of Jungle Run yesterday.
Yeah, that's
me in stand up. I'm fucking sweating here, guys.
I done a gig in Derry on Tuesday. That's why I wasn't here last week. And there was an act. I'm not gonna say his name, but used to live here, moved to somewhere, and like he arrived, called me off stage afterwards, and like was like, "See you kid, here's your problem. You need to think outside the box."
I can't even think who this is.
He's like, you're
He
too
was
much.
telling us during the week.
You'll never get anywhere if you don't think outside the box. He was, that's why Geddes and Shane haven't made it. And I was like, but they have. And he went like,
I cannot think who this is.
You won't have heard of him until I'll tell you
Yeah.
after. Like, but you need to start thinking outside the box, kid. And he was, so see when you're doing your Catholic Protestant bits, see if you're in Scotland, what do you change them to? Celtic Rangers.
Can you write his name down there? Yeah. Can you write his name down and show me on like a notes app or something? I need to know who this is.
You won't know the name because I don't know the name.
Oh, I don't know the
No,
person.
this guy hasn't done like. And then afterwards, we were sitting at the front, and he was like, "Here, one other question for you, kid." And I went, "Yeah," I thought he was going to give me more advice. He goes, "Is my hair thinning?"
Is my hair thinning?
Yeah.
He asked you that?
Yeah.
That's the worst way to ask that question
Yeah.
ever. You're
And I
like,
was
yeah, but
just-
you're fucked.
Yeah, I was just sat there and all, and then afterwards he just goes, "So see when you're in Scotland, give me a call. I'll set you with a few guys." He goes, "But remember what I say? Outside the box." And then Cara O'Hagan goes, "Well, it's been working for him pretty well inside the box so far."
Yeah. But look, who is this guy? Is he done a load of gigs?
He used to gig here years ago and moved to Scotland, and 10 years ago came back, and like he was just a clown, like speaking to me, like he was just
That's
like,
real patronising, that isn't it?
yeah,
Like,
it was just like kind of like, and then because he was like your stuff, he goes, "There's something there, it's solid, but you need to just start outside the box." And he just kept repeating it, and I was
In that
stuck with this
tone?
guy, yeah, and then like just kept saying it, and then I was like, "What's wrong with this guy?" Then he got up and talked about having brain damage in his set, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. But it was just mental. And then he was like, "By the way, I've been on a bender for 4 days. Can you tell?" And I went, "No, but I can tell your hair's thinning."
What age is he?
See, I looked him up after, and 10 years ago he done the Chortle Student Awards, but
Right.
he looks like he could be 55.
So
So,
he's
it's
in
one of
his
them
30s
ones.
probably?
Yeah,
30s probably.
yeah,
Fucking hell.
Sounds like a cool guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's joining us on the pod next week.
Can't wait for it. Can't wait for it.
See that Elon Musk thing? He's lost a head. He put a photo up of him wearing "I Love Canada" top, but like he's wearing a blazer over it,
Yeah.
and it's cutting out some of the ladders, and it looks like it says "I love anal." And you're just like, bro, you're 52.
He's incredibly
Yeah.
right wing, like very, very far right, I think.
From what I've seen of him, like this is like on Joe Rogan years ago, I was like, this guy's fucking nuts, but he seems like good crack, but he's lost from himself, has he?
No, I think he's always been like a.
His voice puts my head away.
Jody does. See if you go like you ask him a question, he like pauses for like real time.
Yeah.
40 seconds, which doesn't sound long. That's so long on a
Yeah.
fucking podcast.
Yeah, no.
And then he'll just answer normally, and you're like, that's odd. Like,
Viewers of this podcast won't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we can ask the question, we don't even think. It's, yeah, well, let me tell you.
You get 3 answers at the
talk
exact
over
same
each other.
time.
No, we're not doing it now.
Yeah, there we are.
It adds to our page. I don't understand how people listen to this on Spotify. I tried to do it. I was all, I don't know who's who, and I did
Yeah.
it.
There are
fucking
times where I
nuts.
listen to myself and be like, "Bro, are you speaking English?"
Do you know what? See, people like, if you look back on our first episodes, they're going to be shite and like cringe, but like some people's first episodes of podcasts are abysmal.
Oh, brilliant.
Ours at least has had some element of quality control throughout. Like,
yeah. Ours is like, do you know whenever like underage start playing football, everyone's running after the ball. We held positions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't good, but we all still were meant to stand.
we're
like,
changing our front three here. We're like Suarez, Mane, Salah. We're interchangeable.
MSN.
R.I.P. By the
After
way.
the advert, he's going to be in the middle of it on the left wing.
By the way, Pete. Big
Hello,
important,
Kieran.
Big
Hello.
important week for you. No, I was doing the Elon Musk thing there, waiting 40 seconds.
You got half a second out.
big week for you. By the way, I just want to speak about that.
Yeah.
We're going to Edinburgh.
You're
2 days from now.
currently at the Fringe.
By the time this comes out, I'll have either had
the best 4 days of your life.
10 brilliant gigs or like 10 stinkers. I honestly, I don't know what to expect. I really don't know. Like, it's I ran through my set today, and timed it again, and it got me a wee bit excited for it. Just like fuck it vibes.
Because my flatmate Rob was asking, is Pete Giffen hitting the pounds hard when he arrives, or is he like
When I arrive in
Edinburgh?
Yeah, I messaged Kyle today. Kyle, my mate, lives over. I messaged him today because I arrive. I think my plane lands like 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So I think my plan is to go to his house, drop my bags in, go to the venue, have a wee look, see if I can get in, see the room.
Yeah, of
put
course.
some posters up in the venue, hand a few flyers outside, and then maybe just go for dinner and a couple of pints.
Lethal.
But like, see when the first gig, I'm doing a couple of gigs every day, but once the first, like the Friday, once that day's gigs is done,
Yeah.
I'm drinking that night, like.
Yeah, 100%. Lethal.
So I'll be hungover from a second show.
Yeah.
But-
So what did you start on the?
I fly on Thursday and
First
my
show's on
show-
Friday?
Friday the
That'll be
4th
unreal.
is my first show.
Are you gonna put a post up every day of each
Do you know
gig?
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do
interested.
wee Instagram stories,
Yeah.
Fair
wee
enough.
videos. I'm not gonna do vlogs. I
You
can't
gonna do
edit and
a
shit.
chit chat to the camera?
We chit chat to the camera,
Oh,
video
yes.
funny things, but like fucking jugglers in the street. I'm just gonna.
Do me a favor.
Enjoy it.
Send us like a 60-second update on like a Tuesday
each
early in the
day,
day.
yeah.
And then we can sort of give a wee how
Yeah.
you're getting on and stuff like that.
Yeah,
'Cause-
yeah.
And then whenever you come back, obviously we'll get into the weeds of the.
Yeah, no,
the
I'll
thing.
do that. I'll not keep it all
Yeah.
behind wraps. I'll keep you
Yeah.
updated because there'll be so much stuff.
Obviously, something major happened as well, because it's exciting just to hear that you're doing this. And I said to yourself, like,
I know.
I want to hear.
honestly, I just do not know what to expect. Like,
But
Like,
you're not as much as you're, as they say, the old sense is turn that anxiety into excitement is
yeah, it's because I've got no
coming from this guy.
no expectations of it. If
Yeah.
it goes all right, it'll be a fucking massive success.
Yeah.
Unreal.
But there was a time there where it was actually, because I don't really like being away for that long. I don't like being away from home for that long. I don't really like massively like holidays that much. And there was a wee time where I was like, I'm actually worried about being away for 3 weeks. I was afraid of like I just want to go home. And then like you go like, oh fuck, I made a big deal about going. If I come home, I'm gonna look like a fucking gobshite. Like,
Yeah.
Well, that's the good thing
Maybe.
sometimes about social media. You can put it out there and you're like, right, I'm tied into this now.
yeah.
Can't back out. If you told nobody about the
Yeah.
Fringe, any second you can pull the plug and go, I'm not going.
You force yourself to go. And I do know that if anything does go wrong, I can let you just come home.
Yeah.
I'm not tied down. Like I've signed up. I'm there for 18 days and I've signed up for 41 gigs.
Catch us on the pod next week with Pete Giffen.
But like I don't have to do those 41.
No,
Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you're not contracted to anything. Like
Well, some of the advice you got today as well was great from lots of comedians when you asked.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking forward to.
Fun.
I'm looking forward to see different shows. I actually sent Robbie McShane's to my mate Kyle there. I want to go see him. I want to show Kyle him.
Yeah.
There's a few different people. I want to see that guy Dan Tiernan. He's just an amazing guy. I fucking can't remember his name. Zach Zucker or something. Some weird American guy. And he has all like playback music. It's like really like mad alternative comedy.
Yeah.
You maybe would have seen his TikToks. Looked it up. He's there from the 22nd to the 26th of August. So I'm fucking missing him.
Oh, shit.
Wait, that was the one weird American act that I wanted to see.
Yeah.
He's not going to be there at the same time as well. Like, but fuck it.
You
We'll
should
see
You'll
what
put
enjoy
it
happens.
it? You'll enjoy it?
is there anyone on that's too close to your show that you're not going to be able to see?
That's a good question. There is someone. The guy, Arm Woods, who I'm sort of getting a wee bit friendly with, who I gigged with him before in Manchester.
Yeah.
He's doing it through the same company as me. And I think his show's at... Is it like 4?
This week's episode of RE Podcast is proudly sponsored by Prize Royale. They are a competition website. They've given away over £1 million in prizes so far. They've had over 1,000 winners and they've 20,000 followers on their social media. Basically what you do is you go to prizeroyale.com, you set yourself up with an account. It's absolutely free to do. And then once you have an account, you can buy as many tickets to their amazing competition giveaways. And they will send you an email and you can watch the draw for the competitions happen live, or you can check it later on their social media. Give Prize Royale a wee look, guys.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Joel, I love him. See if you don't win. You're not out of it, lads.
You're not out of it.
Multiple prizes per
Multiple.
entry. So
You have to be in it to win it.
You have to. No ticket, no tote. Get yourselves a few tickets on prizeroyale.com.
I entered one of their biggest website the other day. £1.59. Sure, fuck
For a
me.
ticket?
For a ticket?
Unbelievable.
Get on it, guys.
Cash prizes, holidays, Pokemon cards, something for everyone. Prize Royale.
Yeah, and yours is.
And mine's at like 3:20. So I think there's an overlap of that. There's a few that overlaps. But I don't know. I want to go see random shit that I've never even seen before.
I experienced something different, like.
Yeah.
Lethal. Happy days.
Nice.
Looking forward to it.
In your absence, I think the two of us are having the busiest span of gigs we've ever had, are we?
Yeah.
My calendar is bananas.
August is pretty mad.
On the fucking topic of actual calendars, not even a segue. So, as you know, I've been in a relationship for a long time, right?
Really?
Very long time, right? It's taking its toll. No. For a long time, right?
After she listens to this pod.
Yeah. And, you know, after a while, you think to yourself, what's the next step? Okay? Some might think after 7 years engagement, I'm not announcing that, don't worry. I invested in a wee shared calendar this week. Big step, right?
That's your big move.
That's
Yeah.
my big move. That's
Wait,
going to buy
so
me another 6 months before
Do you
I
mean a
got
physical calendar or
No,
digital
like
one?
an actual like digital calendar.
Right.
By insane. Like the amount that see whenever I set this up, so Ashlyn's a musician as well. The next time we'll see each other, this is the
You said
first.
musician as well as if you were one.
Oh yeah, she's a musician. Comma.
You're an
as well.
artist.
Don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm an artist. I'm a performer, sir. The next time we'll see each other, based on the shared calendar, is the 19th of August. It's the 1st of August.
Would you not see just like shifts
Like,
in the night?
we'll not be in the house at the same time.
I would think of the dope.
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, she's either gigging that night or I'm gigging that night.
You're going to be in the same house together. I mean, like,
Yes.
you're not going to have a full
Yeah.
evening together.
We'll not have a full evening there. We'll
You'll
be
see each
constantly
other
out.
late at night and first thing in the morning, like, when that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Flat to the map, Macalevi.
That's it. Because then she was like, are you going to take a run over to... The reason it came up, she goes, are you going to take a run over to the Fringe? And
Yeah.
like for a weekend or something, I goes, I have not 1 second to go over there. It's
Yeah.
fucking insane. But such an investment, all the stupid shit that's on it. Because she tried to take it too far and be like you need to write in there that, you know, you might be going out and all this here. So I was
You're
like,
not going to
no.
be able to take a shit in
No.
peace.
No, I don't think so. I'm going to
Is
have
this
to...
your idea?
Yes, it was my idea.
Oh,
Is it,
you
do you want? No,
dick.
do you know, now I think of it.
You've shot
It might
yourself.
not have been my idea. Do you know in those situations you've been led to believe it's your idea?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's happened.
She's
I think
got
I've been
you,
conned.
mate. She has got you.
Could I ask, is our golf date in your calendar yet?
Our golf date.
I wish our golf date. Our golf date.
Oh, golf date.
I wish it was the first.
The Saturday, yes.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
in.
in the calendar.
See,
We're-
I checked the joint calendar, seen she was playing music. Saturday suits.
That's
Kieran's
right.
in. He's
Yeah.
in. He's down
She's
the left
playing
wing.
badminton with her podcast.
yeah. We're having our finally. We're going golfing. So
Yeah.
it's arranged.
It's
It's
going to
happening.
be fucking a
Do
disaster.
you think we could video some of it?
I think I was gonna say would like I swing like Charles Barkley.
These are both going to be dog shit. Like,
Get a little
Let's
risky.
get- yeah,
Get a
no,
little
yeah.
risky.
Wait till we get out. I'll be like Phil Nicholson. I think is that a golfer?
Sure.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
It
Yeah.
is.
yes.
I'll be like Dustin Johnson. I'll be like some of them. I'll be like Andrew
You'll be like
Silva.
Happy Gilmore.
George, you'll be like, I bet you'll be like fucking Ian Poulter, stupid trousers and a fucking gimped
Yeah.
out shirt on you.
Well, yeah. Obviously,
Yeah.
I dress the etiquette of the club, pal.
Yeah, but we're talking about the golf shot.
I think you'll see an angrier side of me than you've seen before, where I'll just get
You're not gonna like me when I'm angry.
Yeah, I think
pal.
you'll see
You're
angry
going to
Kieran.
lie and you're going to cheat.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Trump.
Oh, by the way, I don't competitively golf. I'm not bad at it. So no. Don't get that. Don't get that in your head.
Sean, look over there. Throw my ball up the
Can I give
field.
you one tip?
Yeah.
Play conservatively.
What does that
Lay
mean?
up.
Lay up.
Don't.
Is that a metaphor for life?
Yeah,
Yeah.
lay up. Lay up. Don't take the driver out. Take out the 7-iron.
Yeah,
and get
yeah.
a bogey.
Yeah.
Because you'll try smash it and you don't have the accuracy and it'll go fucking right.
There's
or
a
left.
thing when you,
Slice it.
there's a thing that
Half
happens.
swing, everything.
There's a thing that happens when you've never played golf with someone before that you try to impress them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if I go out with my dad, I don't give a fuck.
Do you know what the bad thing about you want that noise?
The ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want that and like it's,
I'm
call
not
that-
gonna get it.
it's like
call
trying to
that-
do skill when you can't do it. It's
Yeah.
pointless.
I
like,
can't do the round word. I can't do the round word. I did it once.
yeah.
Can't do it.
Play it back, play to the side, play it back, play back the goalkeeper every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we'll enjoy it, but I think
will.
memories will be made.
We're
made
not
it-
doing a full round, like
We're doing 9 holes.
I'd do full 18, sir, but whatever suits.
that'll take fucking honestly, that'll take 4 or 5 hours.
I've played golf before, no? Yeah.
I know,
So,
but
yeah.
She keep asking.
I know, but it
You're
will.
going on like, well, you have no idea what you're getting yourself in. He goes, no, do. Fully do, yeah. Oh.
You know what it is? Like, just because I got my granddad's too old now to play golf, so he's in his 80s. So basically, he's gave me all his golf gear that he's invested in for years.
made out
Like,
of wood.
so I'm gonna be showing up and all
like
the gear.
those
Like,
clips from Wimbledon from the 60s where they're playing with lollipop
Yeah.
sticks.
I'm gonna be looking like
What do you
Simon
think
in the
he's invested
Betweeners. So like, he has the full bag, all the clubs, the shoes.
He's a golf set.
Yeah. I've never bought a club in my life. They're all my grandas.
Hey, shock.
Yeah.
Bought a 6-pack of Club Orange, Joe.
Couldn't get you around in, could you? Fuck's sake.
So you have a full set of clubs?
I got them from my dad.
There we are.
Invested in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got fucking handles. Never mind.
Yeah. You know they've got leather grips.
He's got all that balls he went and collected with his dad's.
I do. Oh, I.
He's going to be coming out with like fucking Titleist with Atletico Madrid badges on. That's mad stuff.
Tiger Woods' signature on the side of one. How the fuck do you get this?
Listen, just as long as you have a glove.
Of course, the glove.
I don't want you getting blisters.
I do like a wee glove.
Yeah.
Now here's one. Glove on or off for putting.
Oh, has
On.
to be. What?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
This
On.
See,
I'll get two in my head if I'm taking it off, and I'll be like, right, well, is that going to fuck up my
I do
game?
say you should take it off, but I just think it's a faff.
I take it off just because everyone else does. Don't look stupid.
Mm.
That's
Put
the level I'm
it
at.
in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
unbelievable. Take it out of the hole and go like that. Hold the ball with your 3 fingers like that. Oh, that's a dream move. That's a dream move.
So if anyone's still awake listening to this podcast, me and Kieran might video some of that.
Yeah.
Here, I want to
Big
show you
ups.
something random from my dad's holiday. My dad was went to Spain there for about a month, right?
It's a sex tip.
So they have an apartment there, right? So like they go to the same places.
Yeah.
So there's an Indian restaurant like right below their apartment, and they go to it all the time. But do you know, like in Spain, like in a lot of places, they have like flags outside restaurants and bars.
Yeah.
So this place had like a big Spanish flag and a big Union Jack. And my dad was, that's disgrace out there and all. Should have an Ireland flag and all. Like wow, there's more than just British people here and all. You get an Ireland flagger. My dad, this has been on his mind for years, has got the Indian restaurant to put up a tricolour. And
No
he's fucking like took a video of the ceremony of like the changing of the flag.
What are they changing it from, or is this just addition?
Addition. Not.
It's like City Hall. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
We don't want to disrupt anyone. The Union Jack doesn't come down, but the tricolour gets put up, and then there's my dad who we ended by shaking his hand on the balcony, getting the tricolour.
What the fuck?
That makes
I'm
me
not
more
like
scary than the Good Friday Agreement.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's the fact my dad's all buzzing. The guy's like,
I bet your dad never eats there again. Never drinks or eats there
no,
again.
yeah.
He's a big Indian or Chinese. Is your dad?
he's from Northern Ireland.
Is your dad? Is your dad?
I was on a plane for me there. Like,
Yeah.
he couldn't fucking-
Signed, sealed, delivered,
You
tap
had
in.
the glove off and all, you're just like, tap it.
I'd say I'd near say both, like, but like in this case,
So it was
it's
one
Indian.
parent Chinese, one parent Indian.
Yeah. That's why I'm so pale. But here, shout out those guys.
Did you get many questions?
Yeah, we've actually had a good few questions. I didn't think I had many, but
Oh, by the way, before you get into that,
Okay.
one more thing I want to talk about, because I've been slated in this podcast for my music taste.
Yeah.
Okay.
Common fact. I got it on the street now. I can't go anywhere without people dissing my music. saying,
Coming up,
listen
Tony
to shut up,
KSI.
you. No, listen to KSI. And I found my jam.
What
I
is it?
finally found it. FIFA playlists.
oh, gee, that's even more.
I know, yeah.
That's even worse.
Do you want a bucket hat and a can of Darkford?
Fucking Heatwave, Avicii, fucking the Knights, like absolute gold lick in there.
Well, what I was going to say was that when we were driving to Kildare, you knew every tune.
See, I know the songs. I'll miss a few words here and there, but like,
I know- I know
you
Lim-
played some Beyonce and I near went off. It was class.
I played Cuff It by Beyonce, and you were singing along.
Life?
Yeah, I did play hardstyle at one bit, and you just skipped it.
yeah.
What hard say we playing?
Like side chants, like proper.
Interesting.
Hey, died in, everyone died on the gig, and he's like, "Oh, play this." I'm like, "No."
Yeah,
Fuck that.
but I
Um,
did put on Drake, and we
We
bonded
put
over
on
Drake.
We did.
Go on, get into a bit of questions.
Go on
Sir.
to questions,
You do
yeah.
yours first.
All right. Well, Rob asked how many pints will people be hitting the pints hard.
Yes, I will be. Cause fuck it.
Thomas, my brother, asks a question for you two. How many goals do you think it will take Kieran to pass the practical?
Mm.
Do you know what?
Driving test, you mean?
Yeah.
What I noticed about your scores on your theory was that it flipped, and your hazard was then better than the other bit.
Yeah.
And that was the thing that you were feeling on loads.
Yeah. So I got an app that just practiced flat out.
3 or 4.
I genuinely think you'll get it first go.
That's a really nice
No,
compliment.
no, it's not a compliment. It's a vote of confidence.
I voted. Yeah,
is
that's
what
it.
it
The
is.
right word.
It's I think because you've done the theory so many times.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you feel the practical once, you're probably doomed and going to go down the same road you were on. So you'll get it first time, you'll nail it, and then that's it out of the way.
I think I've been doing that many lessons, like, because it got to the point where he just told me, stop doing the lessons. He was, you're wasting money. He was just get the theory, then come back to me. I feel like, you know what? One day, I'll be picking you up
Have
for a
you
gig.
booked in?
Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff.
I gotta say when. Just
That's
going,
right.
yeah.
Let's just say by the time you get back from the Fringe, Pete, you'll never have to drive it down.
Let's just say I'll be. Let's just say by the time you get back from the Fringe, I'll be hanging around McDonald's car parks in the Corsa.
Right, okay. Usual then. Any more questions?
Yes, we actually got quite a bit now all of a sudden. Seema Shirazi asks, who's the funniest celebrity you know that doesn't do comedy?
Ooh.
It's a great question.
You know who's funny as fuck? I like Adele.
Adele.
I think Adele's quite funny.
Yeah, she is quite funny.
She's a bit mad.
Stephen A. Smith, I'm going to go.
Stephen Naismith?
A. Smith?
Stephen.
Who's Stephen S. Smith?
It's the guy who goes, the basketball commentator in America, black fella. And he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we're here to tell you, we don't care.
That boy is
I thought
like,
you were saying
"Hey,
Stephen
no, no."
Naismith, the bad player for Everton.
Oh, is it? No.
Is that the boy who's like, that ain't no problem? That ain't no problem.
Yeah, I go him. I love
don't
him.
know, there's quite a few.
Freddie Flintoff I like as well.
I like Freddie
Yeah.
Flintoff.
Yeah.
That's good.
Did Paddy McGuiness ever do stand-up, or is he just a
Yeah, he's still Paddy
Oh, is
McGuinness's DVD.
Is it? Yeah.
Wasn't bad, like. People like, I don't know,
Oh.
Young Philly and all them boys.
Yeah.
Some of
That
them
boy from TikTok we found during the week.
Oh,
How to pull golf bitches.
how to pull off any movies. See some of his clips, they get dodgy.
Oh, well,
There was
there's-
one about how to turn your wife into a hoe. He goes, what you're going to want to do is get her addicted to crystal meth. He goes, once she's addicted to crystal meth, you can start putting her out the street. I was like, fucking Jesus Christ.
There's one that's like, how to get a girl to suck your dick. And it's just like, you click on it, and it's like, this audio has been removed. I was like, whoa, what did he
Jesus
say?
Christ.
Did you see the one where he checks his followers? Because obviously he's been making these videos and putting them out, and then in 1 week his followers jumped to 200,000 because of probably the Tom Segura thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, guys, how the hell has this happened? I'm going to get in trouble.
Maybe that's what I need to start doing.
That's it.
Yeah. Ken Milligan asks, when are you having Talal back on?
Good question.
Yeah.
Good question. When Kieran leaves again.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed sometime soon.
Yeah.
Crashes his Corsa in the McDonald's car park.
I probably will have Talal back on.
It's a good crack at episode.
Yeah.
It's good
If you
fun.
haven't seen that, go back and watch last week's episode. It's one of my favourites. I really, really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle also asks, what would Kieran like as his first car? Has he been ironing up since he passed his theory? He's been ironing up fucking wee girls in McDonald's car park.
His granddad's handing him down a fucking Porsche.
It's an investment.
It's made out of
Think
wood.
outside
The box. That's my driving instructor. It was him who was at the gig. Passed the ferry and followed me up. No, I think the. I'm probably going to end up with my dad says. He was like, "You're going to get your brother's Skoda," that's what's going to happen. It's an investment, and he just says like it's a cheap
Same
car.
for 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's a cheap car to insure.
Yeah, that's because that is what's going to fuck you.
Yeah, he says like your insurance. Does your insurance go up the more times you failed your test?
No.
No.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Does it?
Does
Or-
it?
No.
Is
Yes.
this your vote of
Fuck,
confidence?
Shit. I'm all over the
Yeah.
place here. I can't
I don't
remember
know
what
if
I'm
it does or not.
No, it doesn't.
See, to be honest
They
with
don't
you,
ask. They don't know.
it would make sense if it did, but it would be fucking tight, like.
Yeah, no, I think I'll probably get my brother's Skoda, and then he'll get a better car. I think
So
so.
he still drives that at the moment.
Yeah, my dad was like that.
Your
That's
brother
what'll
doesn't even
happen.
need a car, he's in fucking Dublin.
I know, but he's now got he's left university. He's a full time job as a film producer now. So he's
As a what?
a producer like on a film. So he's back and forth all over Ireland. So
Shout out Tom, love
yeah,
it.
he's up in Donegal now on a feature. I should probably not say anything else because I get in
Oh,
trouble.
well, you don't want to give away too much information at all?
Yeah. So my mom was telling me some of the actors he was working with and was like, you can't be telling people, but
And did you know any of them?
yeah, I recognise two of them. So it's pretty cool. pretty cool.
I always knew he'd turn out cooler than you.
Yeah,
turn
George
Said
Robinson asks Israel or Palestine.
Israel or Palestine in this bar? Fucking Palestine every day.
George Robinson also asks, who's the biggest celebrity you've seen in person?
That's actually a good one. I'm going to top it, like, whatever you say.
Kevin Hart walked past me in Lavery's.
I still beat it.
Yeah, man, Kevin Hart. Not met him. Seen him.
Can I guess yours, Pete?
Yeah.
Obama?
Yeah. You're not going to beat Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Is Barack Obama probably one of the most famous people ever live? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first ever
Don't know
black
why I sung
president.
that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
He's
You know
got
what? Kevin Hart's close.
Yeah.
I don't know, Obama.
Not much in there.
There's no Kevin Hart petrol station on your way to Limerick, is there?
There's not.
Where we had those petrol stations, boy, so depressing.
I love them.
They're so bright.
Yeah.
You walk
Yeah.
in, it's like midnight, and you're like, your eyes are burnt. Like.
I got one final question from John Leafham 636, who asks, "What's the worst pint that you've ever been served to you?"
Probably one I've poured myself in the house.
I went to fuck 'em. The points in Belfast in like Christmas last year. They're like, the gas line that runs to the Guinness isn't really working. But here you go in there, and the head was like fucking that on it.
So there was no
there was
Guinness.
no head eyes. I think so. There is no Guinness.
Yeah.
Just say it's not working, but they kept serving to people.
Fly bastards. Look.
Dirty tramps. And also, like, if you go into a bar and they have their own brand IPA, so say you go into fucking the Clothier, and it's like the Clothier IPA.
You think it'll be shit 'cause it's never used?
It's always shit. They're always shit. And it's
You know
also,
what? I would agree with that. Actually.
it's also the exact same. This is a known fact. It's also the exact same supplier that supplies that. They just changed the.
Ulster Sports Club.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's
Lester's-
got a funny name.
What
Who
about
gives a
Spotted
fuck?
Lager, bro? It stinks of piss.
What
Fuck
about
off.
me and you in Ulster Sports Club and you trying to crack a joke and the woman took your head off?
Have I told you about this?
Is this another saga in Ulster Sports Club?
Fuck everyone who works in that bar. He's all gimps. See that one when he's real angry?
Mhm.
I asked for a Jack Daniels and Coke, and she poured the Jack Daniels into a glass, and then before she poured the mixer in, she picked up a can of hooch because they sell cans of hooch, and there was a can of hooch on the bar, and she picked up a can of hooch and went like that, just to like feel if
Yeah.
it was full. And I went, "Oh, I thought you were going to pour the hooch into my whiskey," and she went, "Why would I do that?" And I was all, "No, I'm only saying, like, I thought you were going to pour that in. I wanted to go. Why would I do that though? I'm not doing that." And just went like that, and I'm going, "Are you for fucking real, right?" And then I went back and got a drink later, and this other guy was ordering a drink, and like he'd give her his order there, and then he went, "Oh, here, no, actually, give me 2 pints of that," and she didn't respond, and he was all, "Here, no, sorry, actually, can you make that 2 instead of 1?" She was all, "I heard you," and he was all, "Oh no, sorry, it was just because you didn't answer." She was all, "Don't answer, people are shouting at me," and it's like. See if like somebody was all like that there, like being cheeky.
yeah.
I tell you now, he was not being like that. And then he looked at
He was
me.
being loud so she could hear him.
He looked at
Oh,
me.
that's so annoying.
It wasn't even being loud. He was just all, "Oh, I hear him. By the way, give me 2." You know when you just remember
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
last
right,
minute?
shoulder.
He looked at me and I just went, like, give him the eye, like, by so bad. And then I went back later and I was all, "Is there any way I could get like cash back to get some pound coins for the pool?" No. I just turned away. Not, "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't do cash." I just went, "No," and just turned around and walked away.
Why you?
And I'm sitting there going like, you're just not a nice person. Like
I feel like to work in a bar though, you have to be like.
everyone else, the other guy working was sound.
Dead
It was
on,
just
yeah.
this woman.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
got an attitude problem. Like.
She's got a Pete Giffen problem.
You're very quiet.
Yeah.
What is your take on this?
I love that bar.
Fuck it. Caitlin McQuillan asks, did you consider naming the podcast anything else in the early days?
There was some. I remember at one idea. I can't remember the name of the, but I sent it in. And what about this? And you went, "Kieran, I'm going to be fully honest. That's fucking terrible." And that was.
Sounds pretty on brand.
We
Yeah.
were just starting to become mates, and we sort of said, "Oh, should we do a podcast together and stuff?"
I wonder if
so
we can get some of them up.
you hadn't like been that straight with me before, and I was kind of like, "What the fuck?"
I wonder if I search podcast name,
Names.
would
Yeah.
it come up? I can't remember.
We
Any, can
had,
you?
I mean, we put loads in, and I just remember
Took
being,
ages.
they were like not dog shit, but we were just like, no, none of these are it. Like I can't remember what we thought.
L Plates was one of them or something like.
Yeah,
When did we
L-
start
L-
this
Plates?
podcast?
no, L Pits was the show we were doing.
L plates.
L Plates was one of the names for a
For a
speakeasy.
speakeasy we were
Yeah.
gonna do, yeah.
Any podcast names? Oh, right, okay.
And then
Oh,
come up and-
no, that's you asking like the name for the episode.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, order from Love Pizza. Now online with a brand new app. Guys, I love pizza, and that's why I don't go anywhere else but Love Pizza.
See, to be honest with you, the only Domino's I'm interested in is the game that I play with my granny. I wouldn't go there from a pizza. I go to Love Pizza because there's pizza and I love it.
Do you know what I used to think? I used to think I just loved pizza and loved curly fries, and then I realised, why not just have the best one? The Love Pizza curly fries, the Love Pizza pepperoni pizza. It's just the best you can get.
Some things change in life, but the quality of Love Pizza never does.
Stays constant.
So check them out. www.lovepizza.com.
Then there's
When did we start this? June?
June 2022. There's one, and we would always suggest names, and then it would already be a podcast.
I genuinely can't remember.
That would already be a podcast name.
I also like Only Slagging. I goes RE Podcast. I'm playing RE Country. He goes RE Podcast is great. I'm trying to see if there's any others.
Only slagging, that's terrible.
Only second, yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
Us Now Podcast. That's Us Now Podcast. You said that.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Shippy.
It was what did you say?
Shippy. It's all gone quiet away.
That's you cancelled, Pete. You'll never gig again.
I love females in comedy. Teresa asked, what are you most looking forward to at the Fringe?
Pete being away.
I'm looking forward to seeing a wide range of comedians because I just like seeing all different types of comedians.
I'm looking forward to going to
So
see.
I like seeing variety.
Yeah, I like to see a lot of differentiation on the lineup.
You do,
Honestly,
you
I
do.
want to see new stuff.
You like alternative stuff, I think, but at the same time, you're the first person to be like,
That's shit.
That's too shit.
I love alternative comedy, but like
You love the shit.
when
You
it's
love the
done
shit.
badly. It's
Yeah.
so good as well because it's so bad.
Yeah.
Well,
What am I most looking forward to? Yeah, just fucking cutting about, having pints and like fucking I don't know.
one show you want to see out of any other act.
The one that I was fucking saying, I don't know.
American
Yeah.
Boy, you can't
Oh,
go
that
see.
boy, yeah,
20
but
seconds. I'm gutted about that. Like,
Yeah.
Stop fishing for answers. That's what he said. That's it.
no, but I meant like another
No.
an act that you're going to see, like something that you're actually going to see that you've booked.
probably that guy. I haven't picked that many out because the only people I know go on. The only people are like people I already know. I don't really want to see people I already know. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that guy Dan Tiernan.
There we are then.
See if it's like
Yeah.
pay at the bucket. Are you gonna like leave a
Pay
donation, or are you just gonna? Because you're an
When I
act,
go see other acts,
Yeah.
Oh, I know I'll pay
couple of quid in. Okay,
3-5 quid, like
That's
depending
good.
how big the show is, or like,
I was gonna say that's good adequate.
or sometimes I'll just book a ticket up at the $5.
Leave.
Martin Barkley asked, best bit of advice you've got about stand up.
We always get asked this question.
Yeah, that was last week.
Every
Who's got
week,
us on the phone?
You're meant to be shite.
Yeah.
Don't try and run before you can walk. And I don't mean don't be ambitious, but like don't like try and fucking do material on like trans stuff
Try and
or like or like abortion or like try be edgy.
even
Just gig and be shite and then work yourself up when you're decent.
there's people who are 10 years in and try to do them topics and it doesn't work for them. Like
Yeah.
so, it's probably a bit of advice I do is try and write every day as well. Or not as much as you can. Like take 30 minutes of your day, write, look at old material, see if you can make it better and stuff.
I think, see when people start out, or even probably ourselves to some extent, probably fell a bit victim to this. Just try and get a good 5.
Yep.
Even if
Yeah.
it doesn't work or flow or anything, just 5 minutes of like something that's funny. Because people like get a gig offered at like 10 minutes pretty quickly here, and then they'll just be real diluted, and you're not getting anywhere. Just try to get a good 5, and if it's shite and you didn't like it, start again.
And then once you get 5, you get 10.
You get 10.
Once you get
Just
10, get a
just
15.
get that first 5. That's
Could I
so
say
important.
good advice you give me as well? And I've started to plan it more. When you're doing like stories, don't just do something that's completely made up that clearly isn't a
That
jokey
does
joke.
my head. And see when people
Yeah.
do bits
And
they're
it's just-
unbelievable. I'm sitting there going like, this didn't happen.
Yeah.
But see when people deliver something
And it's clearly a
and
joke.
it's like a joke. Like I was fucking like Martin Barkley does a bit where he does this whole big elaborate thing. But like he knows fine rightly that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
fine. But
yeah.
see when people like tell a big elaborate story as if it's true, and you're like, that didn't happen, and we all know it didn't happen. You're just taking us. It takes you out of the bit.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree with
my
that.
opinion.
Yeah.
For
Talal's got a wee voice note, and then maybe that'll finish it off. Yeah.
really bastard. I bet his voice research. Blaze, thanks very much for having me on last week.
It's 37 seconds long, so not too bad.
Drop a wee voice note here. First of all, as I said, thanks for having me on the podcast.
Yeah, there we go.
Fantastic time. Question: now that aliens have been confirmed, how do you feel about that? And what do you think's now going to happen? As an alien enthusiast myself, I'd be interested to see what you three boys think. And also, Pete, all the best in Edinburgh. You're going to smash it. And if you need a guest again when you're away,
Oh, you
hit me
moochie
up.
bastard! Cut that
All
off.
the best, lads.
Martin Barkley, that's what you do. You send voice notes
Is it?
in and you chance your arm.
Yeah. We'll never have you
As an
again,
alien
so-
enthusiast, aka fucking space cadet.
Yeah. As an alien, I would say it's good that we're announced.
So what do you mean it was announced?
Oh, John, some guy in Congress basically admitted that
The government,
the government have alien activity.
the
Alien
actual
matter.
biology and stuff of aliens kept hidden.
What does that mean?
Could mean like
aliens-
they've got
like-
microorganisms from Mars.
It could be anything, or it could be like they said, a spacecraft, but it could be anything really.
Like, but I don't
See, until I
understand.
see
I
them.
don't understand aliens. Have you ever seen jellyfish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That could be an alien.
I watched a Steve-O stunt, and he put jellyfish on his head.
Seen that?
No,
Or it
sorry.
is like a dreads. Oh.
This is funny, isn't it?
All right, Dad, calm down.
Jellyfish
Did you see
are
that video? Fuck's sake.
jellyfish are funny.
Do
Like.
you know one of my favourite Steve-O things? You know the fat guy in Jackass
Yeah.
farts in and Steve-O has the
That's
bag.
right.
No, that's disgusting.
Funny as fuck.
Do you know he
That's
dated
grim.
Stacey Solomon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a mental.
That's my favourite fact.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Big fan of Stacey Solomon.
She just
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like good. See, where she just likes the royal family. She's like, what do they
Yeah.
do? What do they actually do?
I
Yeah.
fancy her as well. Like.
So aliens, what aliens?
She's not like good looking and not like 100.
What's the
Lure
fairy?
Lure Masam, I tell you.
Oh dear. That's a
Well-
topic for a different day.
Yeah, that's a whole podcast.
So aliens, what do you think?
Fuck them. They're alright.
If they get bumps in seats for gigs,
I get some aliens in here.
Let them crack away. They're not doing no harm.
Yeah. Just want to wrap it up, guys.
yeah, sure.
I'll do. Yep.
He's anything to promote?
Just RB Comedy Club here every Tuesday, 7:30. You know the drill by now. Come down. Oh, and also, thank you to everyone that ordered the t-shirts. The close off was last week. Thank you very much. They'll be shipping or delivered to you either today or tomorrow as you're watching this. So
Wonder if
thank
I
you
can
very
get one. Think I get one in before going to Edinburgh?
much. I'll send it over to you.
Yeah, I could wrap the club when I'm over there. Yes, if anyone is going over to Edinburgh, I'm doing loads of gigs, but my solo show is every single day in the Apex Hotel, room number 4. They call it Hoot 4, which doesn't really make sense to me. 20 past
Keep
3
giving
every
life
day.
on the hoop.
Yeah, Hoot.
Oh, hoot! I just
Yeah,
said hoop.
it's because the company's called Hoot
Hoot Nannies, yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
anyway.
alright.
Pete, we just want to say best of luck, sir, as well.
Best of luck, sir. I hope you have a good one.
Thank you.
Right, guys.
best, guys.
Yeah, see you in the next one. Thanks very much. Good luck.
See you later.